Welcome back to Tommy's Tune-Ups. We're back at Grandpa's shop today. My dad and I are here. After we got the cab lights put on in the last video, Grandpa came home from Florida. He was pretty excited to see all those. The next mission here, he wants us to mount these box rails and secure this toolbox. We were throwing around a couple different ideas, but we ended up making a quick trip to Princess Auto and getting a nutsert tool. This is really just for show. Nothing's really going to be tied down to these. And we don't really want to be putting big holes in the side of this nice box. So we're going to put a couple little riv nuts in, and hopefully it should go well.
Be careful.
Try it again.
Yes, no, maybe. Still pretty snug.
It's so close.
And you want a nice tight fit with these things. I think you're, can you go up one more size, or is that not going to be too cool?
We can, I just don't want to drill the box too big.
No, I know. Those things are pretty soft, right? You don't want
to get stuck in there halfway either.
No, take a hammer and have to drive it in.
All right, third time's the charm here.
Oh yeah. Keep her nice and flat. You get her?
Yeah, and I think we just screw it in a little more.
Yeah, give her a good squeeze. I'm not so sure. What that's doing. I guess, you know, we could have done this on a scrap piece and seen how it worked first. Come on to her. What do you think?
I think it looks pretty lovely.
I'd like to know how much it spread.
Oh, let's lay on the floor here.
You want the creeper? We have
I'm already down.
We have that technology.
Oh, it's mushroomed out pretty nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that wasn't bad.
No.
All things considered. 3 more times, or 4 more times, or 6 more times, or whatever we're doing with the toolbox as well.
Right on. Like come shed a little light on the situation.
I'm just trying to find 2 that were matching. You want to put the thumb screw in case we got to take them off later?
That would make them speed rated.
Like that's stainless, right?
Yeah, that'll be nice.
I know. Well, actually, there's a bag full of right here. So, from a previous thought, we've got hardware right in the bag.
I like it.
The head of these bolts will go right through the hole in this.
Yeah, so we got to get some washers. These are also too small.
Now, they won't go through, but right, it's awful close. Right? Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a little bigger size.
Yeah. Oh, Sonny's Gym.
What?
The little lock washers
Yeah.
will actually go in the hole, like to help keep it centered. Like this will actually go right in there, you see, so that it won't shimmy around. What do you think of that action? It keeps everything in the center.
Well, it's not going to lock on.
No, but like, because the bolt is so much smaller than the size of this hole.
Yeah, I did find some bigger washers.
Let me see that little,
Yeah, let's set them up there and see what they look like. So you know Grandpa's been dreaming about this since he left Florida.
well, actually, the shoulder of the Hoosie Jigget will keep that centered, right?
Yeah.
But that little lock washer actually will fit in there and do the same job.
Yeah, but the top, like you said, the top of the nutsert will work.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
Right?
So I don't think we actually need these. I wonder what Grandpa bought these nuts and washers for.
I think it must have been me. 'Cause
Possibly.
he would never go to the depot and write on the bag and the sizes and all that stuff, right? Is that centered?
Oh yeah.
I mean, at the other end as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you got a little washer? Oh yeah. I was thinking if the
Tighten that up quick.
bolt went all the way through the nutsert, then it might do a better job at holding things, right?
Yeah. I think that should be 7/16.
That walks around a bit. This one's all right. Yeah. Don't get greedy. You like that?
I really like that.
Nice clean install.
Grandpa's really gonna like that. It also saves us from having to try and go underneath the box.
Well, I'm using those things in the pockets, but we only,
We only have one pocket.
well, and this is not attached, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's better off being here, and the pockets are now still available.
And she's just for show.
Wow. Oh, absolutely.
Giving her the Frenchman Express here. So what was the magic dimension you had back here? Are we just gonna eyeball it across?
I just wanted to get it enough away from this body seam that,
I think that's pretty close. And we got
I don't know if the toolbox is square or centered or lined up with anything like,
It's also pretty close.
I tried because there was a gap here before.
Yeah.
So I tried to bring it up, and I wanted to make sure when the lid opened, it didn't touch the back of the cab, right?
So from the back of this rail,
16th, 8th,
well, to the pocket, we've got 3/4.
yeah, right, sure.
That seems to be our magic number here for everything.
There you go.
I might need a hand here so I don't knock this on the El Camino.
Oh, Jesus, now.
3/4 there.
Well, that's what I'm good for, and ballast.
3/4 there. And this side looks good too. It doesn't look like they're gonna roll off.
No,
No, they look really nice.
I think so. See that crack in the paint is from things flexing. That's what I didn't want to have this anywhere near it. Might be a little putty in that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's odd that's cracked, and considering it's right on the corner, maybe.
Get her?
Grandpa said he had this painted, right?
I think so. I don't know if the white was. Like, the truck was always white. I think maybe the blue was added. I don't know.
The box must have been painted, though. I'm thinking, there's no way this, the box looks that good. But there's also no dents in the floor, so.
Yeah. It allegedly was a farm truck, So one of two things happens. They get used real hard
Or hardly at all.
or hardly at all. Go to church with on Sundays. Be careful.
So remind me, next time I come out here, I gotta bring a center punch.
Yeah.
One.
Two.
Two, yeah. So.
Whew.
Always makes me nervous.
Oh, say.
Oh, there's lots of these boxes laying around, you know?
Oh, yeah, right.
I forgot the little tool over here. You know, it'd be nice if this fit onto my electric rivet gun and would just pull it in.
Yeah, I'm sure that technology exists.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee must have something by now.
I don't think you buy it for $29 at Princess Auto, though.
No, that's for sure. Why is this fighting me now?
Well, you can change the mandrel on the end of them, right, for the different sizes.
Yep. There we are.
Okay. Come on to her. Yeah, I think that's the key when you get the handles to touch, or almost touch, right? And you know it's
She's committed.
max squishing power.
Yeah, and it really, really pulls it up through the bottom.
Yeah.
Like the inside of this, when you look down, it's like the threads are like a 1/4 inch away, and you look at here, and they're almost to the top.
Well, believe it or not, on the back of that blue truck I'm in the picture with over there, that's how the grab handles on the sleeper and everything were on.
Really? Was it into steel or fiberglass?
Oh, it was an aluminum shell, right?
Oh, yeah. I guess they were all
They were
aluminum.
from the factory. Bent's put them in like that. I only know this because I had one come loose and had to change it, and it was a bit of an adventure. But
Were you reefing on it though when you were getting in the truck? Came off in your hand?
no. No, it got full of water and started to corrode the end, so I got a new handle to put on. And of course, like one came out just like that, and the other one fought me every inch of the way. So I actually got a very small cut the bolt off, got a pair of needle nose, and held on to the outside of the nutsert, like that was sticking proud of the sheet metal, and turned what was left of the bolt out. It was quite anyway. And then put everything back together again, even though the rib nut thing was a little bit loose, it tightened up and was fine.
Nice and centered. Oh yeah. Who did the layout on this? Looks good, eh?
Oh, I'm glad I was here to advise.
We don't have to go killer tight here either.
No,
But we don't want this shaking off on the side of the road.
Oh, I gotta squish that rubber gasket down a bit too, right? Pretty solid?
Pretty solid, I like it.
Yep.
All right, let's do the toolbox.
I'm excited.
Just like that, Dad and I mounted the toolbox the same way as we mounted the box rails. Looks pretty good. Hopefully Grandpa's gonna be happy about that when he gets home after supper. We got a couple other odd jobs to do, but really glad that we got this button up for him this spring.